Come on.
Got it. Now it's recording.
That was loud.
Hello, guys. Welcome to my podcast, and we are here by our guests. Actually, actually, we have two hosts. Me and Ali over here. Ali, say hi.
Yo, what's up?
And we are here today with our two guests, Mr. Leithy and Tubide.
What is up?
And
Why are you laughing?
our and our other guest, Sabo and Tubide. Hello.
Yo. So, stop laughing, bro.
We are serious. We are serious. We are serious. All right. So, let's start by introducing ourselves, shall we?
Yes, Mr. Host, can you start introducing yourself?
Well, if you didn't know who I am,
Sir, I still don't know who you are.
Yo, who are you?
You good?
I'm like,
Okay,
alright,
let me introduce him. This is Ahmed4Gaming34. He's a sergeant major in Revolutionary Mexico, part of the medic branch. He's an
Yes,
amazing part of the group, and we appreciate
Yes.
him for hosting us.
yes.
Okay, Ali, your turn.
All right,
Ali,
so
you-
I'm Ali. Sergeant Major RM, medic staff. I'm Ali. That's all.
Vice President.
A VP of FPM, yeah.
Gross.
And now we got Sabu.
Yo, yeah, I'm Sabu. I'm a DNT in Revolutionary Mexico, and I'm an artillery officer and a guard officer.
I am Lathian Iturbide. I'm the Marshal of Revolutionary Mexico. And yeah, that's it.
Aren't you a prince or something?
Prince in the government group. Not even
Oh.
like heir or anything.
Oh.
I was not consulted
So,
when they gave me that rank, just saying.
can we, I'll ask you the first question that I got. How did you all end up here?
Okay.
Like,
First-
and them in the RM. That's what
In
I know.
RM?
Yes.
So, under the previous emperor, Germany, he was in my 7th grade class, and he asked me if I played Roblox. I told him, yes, of course I play Roblox. What do you play, like cringe anime games? He said, no, I play these military games. And I was surprised. I was like, no way, I do too. But I played in the Star Wars games that were a bit more cringe, while he played in a Victorian era Mexico. I don't know. And then he invited me, and I would like join and mess with him. Like I wouldn't like take it seriously until like a year or two later when I started actually participating and getting my ranks.
So
What
you were
about you,
thrown
Seth?
for 2 years. Yeah.
Well, all right. So I basically, so I was playing like a British Army game. I was pretty high in like ranks, and I spent like a year or two in that group. So I was basically looking for other army groups to join, and I stumbled on like fucking AFE. So I joined AFE, spent some time there, and then I really got like bored of that shit. It was so like how to explain. It was a bad group in general compared to like other groups as I seen patrolling the EBIs before. So I took it to my mind, joined the EBI, stayed there for a week. It was not good. I looked at Revolutionary Mexico, just joined the group, and boom, I fit right in. I found other people I've known, met people like Layth and Ahmed, other Arabs, and here I am.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
Sabu.
Sabu.
So basically, like few years back, 2021, I used to be active in this one playing at a group. I used to be active in it. No, I'm no longer. That group is bad. So I went one day. I went snooping into one of like their HR's profile. I look into her badges, and I clicked the one that says, "Oh, you used to visit the fort," and I saw it look interesting, and I saw it was like a Mexican group. I was like, "Oh, I haven't seen like a Mexican group with like Victorian era, musket military group." So I got interested in it. So I joined the fort, play as a raider. I surrendered as a raider. I got killed. So yeah, I later then joined the fort. Then yeah, it started became active.
Well,
But
have you go on, Ahmed?
that's like it's kind of similar to how I joined, but I started with DBI. Didn't start with Mexico.
All right.
What prompted you? Like all three of me, Ahmed, and Laith are in medics. What prompted you, Sabu, to join artillery?
Well, at first I was a sharpshooter because I was like, I was into like sniping stuff. But I really liked the grenades and artillery. So basically, that's why I joined.
And you didn't like look at medics as somewhat of an advantage, maybe in the med kit.
Nah, they're like medics.
I don't
I
know.
don't think that they have like a huge benefit. That's why for me.
I joined it just because the flag goes out.
Oh,
He's got a point. Yeah.
the flag goes.
Very,
didn't-
very, very cool. Very cool.
Didn't even know what it was. I just joined it.
Well, have you seen the controversy around I show speed?
Why are we jumping right into that?
Look, man.
Bro,
So
Guys.
Sabu, why did you join artillery afterwards? All right, so I showed his leader online. What do you think about that?
y'all not organized.
Look, man,
man.
we bring ideas into the table.
Yeah, look, man. We had 2 days. I told this nigga, what are we gonna do? We started
Bro,
watching
you
TikToks.
I have a sleeping schedule opposite to yours.
TikToks. Ain't no
Yeah,
way.
Sending in TikTok study modules on podcast.
After doing that, we had like 1 hour to plan this out, and we just thought of the intro and the outro. We was like gonna make shit up while doing it.
It
So-
sounds like a good plan, but I think I just think it comes like somewhere in the middle or towards the end. 'Cause it has nothing to do with RM in like the slightest.
Oh my
But-
god, bro.
But sure, let's talk about it. So I watched the Moist Critical video on it because that's how I get most of my news.
Mhm.
And it did look like it was an accident, but it's pretty fucking stupid. And I think he should probably get banned for a long
Yeah,
time because that was, oh my god! Imagine
should
the
get
young
fined.
audience watching. It's
that content is rated for children, and somehow it ends up like that.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't know what's that controversy about, but
Oh, so basically, I show speed showed his private parts on camera during stream.
he showed his dick on stream.
Okay,
that what he did?
here's the context, right? And the context will make no sense, but I think you should know it. So he's
Alright.
playing Five Nights at Freddy's. I wasn't finished. Hold on. And he got jump scared by Chica, and I think he might have been slightly joking around about being sexually attracted to Chica, and starts just thrusting his camera.
So
Bro,
basically,
I thought this podcast is supposed to be RM related, not.
no, it's
That's
not
just so
all RM.
stupid.
It's
Oh,
a
look,
mix of
man.
all.
We mixed that shit.
Anyway.
Okay.
Yes,
So
yes,
you're basically he became Apollo.
yes. That's
Apollo,
hella
he's
related.
He
he's
did.
go.
What is that joke? Is it turbulence? I think he did that by accident. I don't know what the joke is, but let's make
Was
him
he like
do it.
trying to make a clap sound with his?
No, no, he was just thrusting at the camera, and then the thing came out. It was like a jump scare after a jump scare. Imagine the child watching the trauma they endured.
Oh my god, jump scared and
Your poor
traumatized
soul.
at the same time.
All right.
Damn.
Now I think we can go back to the topic
RM
of
related
RM.
topics.
Yeah.
How
So
do you all
what do you
feel about? Oh, no, you
go
go.
on, go on.
No, you go.
All right. What do you think about the training's time, the patrol and training time?
I have serious opinions on this. I think patrol should be like 30 to 15 minutes, and training should stay 1 hour long. Because
Yeah, patrol is quite too long.
yeah, for sure. Especially for groups like AFE and RM where we don't get many raiders to occupy
Yeah,
ourselves. I don't wanna
we
say the officers like I'm trying to be lazy, but during patrol, like we have to actively be doing stuff for an hour long. Like without raiders, we come up with like fun events just to like build up numbers for the training when we could just do it for 30 to 15 minutes and then we'll have a
yeah.
sizable training
Also,
start.
instead of spending the time, getting like making events for the patrol, you can spend it preparing for the training itself.
Yeah,
Right.
I guess.
Well, there are some officers that does event for patrol, and there's some officers doing making like
Yeah,
training events during patrol.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But I think more focus would be on those training events.
Rather
Yeah.
than patrol.
The more events we make for trainings just diversifies trainings and keeps them from being like the boring old training, like how we used to have everyday training be the same thing. You guys probably don't remember that because we've been diversifying all these events. But
Mhm.
the more, I mean, patrol is important too, just to build up that layer of fun before getting serious and like starting training. I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah. For me, I
Uh,
treat it like a class. Like you can put it like in a school form.
class. So what do you think about time zone wise?
I think if you could make training, go for it. I know you guys live in like the old world.
The old world.
You guys live in the past.
Yeah, we saw
Saudi
9/11
Arabia,
before you did.
Iraq.
I'm
I
pretty sure
would
like in
say,
the future.
yeah. I would say if you can make it, make it. If you really like it, keep coming to our trainings, but don't show up if you're like actively ruining your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like that goes for you, Ahmed.
Yeah, look, man.
Also, if you're failing school because you keep generating trainings, do not blame on us. That's your fault. Don't
Yeah,
blame
if
don't
That's
blame
you.
RM for you
Yeah,
failing
you
Nah,
school.
don't worry
retarded
about
for
it.
that.
I'm too good for school.
Because someone heard that's what happened to from LRs in the past.
yeah, what
Damn.
Sabu's saying is that some LRs that show up with like average like our average time zone, the US time zone, they say like they can't come to RM because they're like failing at school. Like I want them to know that while yes, RM is like a social hub where you meet people and play games outside of training time and patrol time. Training
It's
time
not.
and patrol time are just 2 hours in total.
Yeah,
Like it's not we're not the reason, bro. And we're not like a mandatory service. Like you could take the day off and do your homework. Like I
literally.
don't know.
It's not that deep, bro. You're
Yeah.
not gonna get exiled for it.
Uh,
Um, I will say this kind of out of topic, but it's kind of related. I used to be in a PUBG in a PUBG army kind of thing. It's like
PUBG Army. What
they will
type
do
of
their They will do their thing in 1 a.m. But if you didn't show up for like 2 days, they will ban you,
Holy
kick you
Damn.
out.
What type of
Yeah,
PUBG
it's
group is that?
PUBG Army
yeah.
gets serious. What the fuck?
That
I
shit,
know,
that
right?
shit more serious than RM. What the?
Yeah, it's a YouTuber, it's an Iraqi YouTuber who does content. So he uses his followers to like
He
do
milks
content,
you
like
basically.
yes, basically. And if you're lucky, you'll be in the thumbnail. If you're lucky, I did made one.
That's so fucked up.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I was one of the thumbnails. I was like showing my family relative, look, it's me standing there.
how many views did you get?
It's like 500,000.
Holy
Um,
shit, what the fuck?
You
yeah,
got half a
he
million.
does get views. I eventually got banned for like um a little trolling, to say the least.
Okay.
And yeah, I got cursed out and kicked.
Damn. Cursed out in PUBG group. Shit is crazy.
Hmm Shit is real.
I just imagine like there's a jail cell for people who got banned, and then like you're sitting next to like Prince Itterby, and he's like, yeah, I kept jumping out of line, and then you over
Bruh.
here, yeah, I got cursed out of PUBG Army and banned. I don't know
Oh
which one's
yeah.
worse, to be honest.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
Prince
Prince,
got
how do you
banned
feel
from
about
it.
that? It's
Prince
a
got
it's a
exiled from RM.
Oh,
it's a
that's fun.
national. Let's call it a national holiday for that.
National holiday.
August 16th.
No,
Prince Itterby
17.
is
Not
gone day. What the fuck?
So what do you think about the exile?
I think it was very long overdue, I'll be honest, but I was one of the ones who kept
Exactly. I
saying
agree. I have to
keep
agree
him
there.
because he's just a number. He's like he just shows up, he fucks around a little bit, but it's not that bad. But I guess it was too bad. I don't hate him, but he's kind of like funny sometimes. But it's just
on the nose.
it's repeated like stupidity. He just jumps out of line. He moves. He doesn't participate sometimes. I think we kept him around as a joke, but the joke like stopped being funny, so they just exiled him today.
Uh, so yeah, I think it
Yeah,
was long
we had enough
overdue.
of him.
Yeah, true. What was funny is the fact that it was the same exact day that this one player, who's pretty annoying, similar to Prince, showed up, and that's Mikhail.
Guys, I got a crazy theory. Mikhail is a Prince alt.
No,
No, they wasn't the put together today.
Mikhail is
But it
from
will,
Russia.
yeah, like
Prince
wait,
is
wait, wait.
Ukrainian.
No, he's from Armenia.
Yeah,
It's
but pro-Russia.
Slovakian.
Bro said he was Slovakian. Then we found out he was from like fucking little Ukraine in Chicago.
It's funny.
Ukraine in Chicago.
I guess Prince will have to go from like revolutionary Mexico virtual army to the front lines of Eastern Ukraine. But that's okay.
Mm.
What do
What
you
a
say he lives in
transition.
so
He lives in what?
What?
Africa was it called? Some European
Some European
country.
city.
Some countries.
Hmm.
He says like he fled or something, whatever, after killing Russians or whatever. That's what he said.
Wow.
Maybe Slovakia, maybe Slovenia.
Slovakia, I think.
Slovakia.
Yeah, he did. He did say he's
Yeah,
Slovenian.
I have a question.
Yes,
All
sir.
right,
It says
so
remaining meeting time is 8 minutes.
yeah, so I ain't paying for no Zoom. I'm broke, bro.
Okay, we gotta hurry up, bro.
We gotta hurry up, ask your questions.
Wait.
We're running out of
There's a
budget.
time limit? There's a time limit in here?
It says 7
What?
minutes, 53 seconds.
Bro, you
Whoa,
gotta-
whoa,
No,
whoa.
don't worry. We can like
Oh
what's
my
it called?
god, no
We
way.
can change to another meeting. Switch to
Wait,
another
are you
meeting.
doing it every time?
We're jumping zooms. Okay, just ask the next question, bro.
All right, so
Jesus.
as I've seen from the source called Apollo E2V Day, we see that this player's Prince, he has moved to an Indian group, an
Okay.
Indian army group.
Okay.
Good for him.
This is
Good riddance.
Again, ding
developed.
ding
Alright.
ding ding ding
Let's
ding
move
ding.
past Prince Irvine. Okay.
Guys,
Let's
we
move
Alright.
played
past this
another
era.
topic,
This is
bro.
the dark era.
This is what's
Let's
it?
see.
All right. So what do you think about RM members playing FIFA all day long during training
Oh
and
my
patrols?
god. I swear to God, it's worse than the cats. They used to post cat gifs every 3 seconds. Now it's like FIFA. Here's a FIFA
It's
player
just
no one's heard of.
why.
Bam. It's so annoying.
They play during
I
trainings
would
and
rather have the
patrols too
cats.
all the time.
God.
Yeah, they love playing that. They love it.
That game is
FIFA Mobile
something.
isn't even fun. You're all missing out on eFootball, bro.
eFootball, bro. That's just like
It's
out of
basically the same,
and it's even worse.
but it's made by Konami. What's you on about?
Oh, then we got people in RM addicted to Kanye West.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
There's a
like
lot of
two
memes
people.
going about when he started saying controversial stuff. I think it was regarding Hitler and Jews. And then everyone, the joke was, but I can't get mad at the guy who made
He
graduation.
made, yeah, that's the thing.
Nah,
Bro,
but
he made
like
graduation.
people in RM really, especially like certain members, they really take Kanye way too serious and way too much. Like he's a human, yo.
Yeah, I guess his
think
music is
that's
good, but it's not my type of music. I've never really listened to him that well.
I don't really think it's that good, but like, don't get that addicted into like a certain musician, for example. Make him that big of an idol in your life.
He has some good songs, though.
Send him back.
him.
What?
Send it back.
What I
Very
do?
Kicked out
debatable.
for
Very.
you were kicked out
It's
from the
not that
Ahmed for
bad.
Gaming podcast.
With 5 minutes left, you survived. How long is 5 minutes?
Didn't make it
Come on.
for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Put him in a breakout room called the Gulag. It's over.
What is
Bro.
goofy? How is he using game emojis, bro?
Wait, what is that moon on his face? What?
He's reacting.
Laughing my ass off.
Wait,
Do they got the skull emoji?
Can I Muay Thai? Oh,
Imagine
Okay.
if this wasn't recorded, it just records the audio. So it will this
No,
will
no, it
sound
was
so out
recorded.
of
Don't worry about
context.
it. Bro
Okay,
thinks
okay.
it wasn't
What do you guys
recorded.
think about branch balancing? Are they balanced, the branches, or are they not?
I'll tell you what.
No, medics especially very unbalanced towards medics.
Medics are superior to other classes that just facts. That
More
But
numbers
like
for
they're not
artillery. More numbers for artillery.
unbalanced.
I would prefer an artillery over a sharpshooter, but
What?
I
He's
still
making
say
his a branch hierarchy.
so. Yeah, we're the top of the hierarchy.
I would
Is that
say
fresh? You think YouTube will ban me for like putting those on, you know, on
No.
no,
rankings,
you're fine.
making an anarchy?
You're
Yeah.
bro. If people can get away with posting some very debatable stuff, I think this is all slides.
If ISO speed doesn't get banned, you'll be fine, Ahmed. You'll be fine, okay?
If I can make it out
Naturally.
of Resident,
Oh
I
man.
think I'm fine.
Yeah.
Anyways,
He thinks
as you
he's
were
fine.
saying,
I was gonna say I think medics aren't overpowered in general. I think since we do trainings all the time and there's no room for like artillery to participate or like sharpshooters, especially since RN doesn't do a lot of practice raids, we do other events. I think it may seem that medics are overpowered just because they get to use their abilities more. However, during raids, whenever there is artillery, and
Oh, that is a
they
big
absolutely
problem.
demolish everyone. Always on the top of the leaderboard, Elec, whoever
Mhm.
else. You know how it is.
yeah,
I think it
Like-
depends on what we do.
Yeah, that's the thing. In raids, we are basically fucked, to say the least. Um, so it actually
Scale
just
shit, bro.
All right, so we'll be moving to another VC. Three, two, one.
That's that's so loud.
alright, alright. Welcome back, listeners. Today, let's talk about our three incredible branches: medics, artillery, and sharpshooters.
When it comes to unwavering support on the battlefield, nothing beats medics. Imagine this. You're deep into the action, health running low, and victory hangs by a thread. Our our medics step in and healing you and your squad anytime, anywhere. No red screens, no setbacks, just relentless healing, keeping you in the fight.
Join the medics branch today and never experience those frustrating red screens again. Guys, when it's when it's about healing and keeping our team strong, the medics have got your back. Unless now, and be the one who makes a difference when it matters the most.
What he said.
It was so beautiful.
Amazing.
Okay.
All right, so I was gonna discuss a topic of
Bro,
artillery cannons and raids.
I think we should delete the artillery, to be honest.
bro.
Yeah, a bit too far, do you think? A bit too extreme, sir.
Yeah, it's like extra pixels. We don't even need it.
Extra pick, damn, bro. No. But like, the thing is, with raid maps, it depends on which. Like, some of the raid maps, it actually makes sense to have artillery, the bigger raid maps. But in the smaller ones, such as the bridge one, the classic bridge, you can't. They just keep spamming the bridge with artillery. You can't even
Mhm.
cross that bridge.
Yeah, you got a point.
They should update the what's it called? The Advance to Mexico map.
I like that map, but I think an update would make it look cooler.
I hate
Like
advancing to Mexico.
like the one we did with the one they updated it. The other one, what's it called? It had a bridge in the middle and like
It was classic bridge map. They gave it a new
Yeah,
look. It
that one
looks
was good. Like with cover, you can actually make it to the bridge without getting shot before you
yeah, it
make.
makes it less boring of a walk. If
Yeah,
more
exactly.
Classic bridge? Nah.
Why you
There's like
hopping on?
more. There's more snipe. There's like more people that will be sniping.
yeah, that's
Yeah, there's
fine. They
more
can
stuff.
get yelled
I'm
at.
agree with him. Actually, I was for a part of the raid for my first half of the raid. I was right next to the bridge, like right next to it, but there was a tree in front of me, so I was able to snipe people w- right in front of the bridge without
Yeah,
getting shot.
the trick is that if your team has the flag, go to like where the bridge starts and then just start sniping from there until you lose it and then charge, I guess. That's what I
Yeah.
do. Otherwise it's not even fun just like walking into the on the flag and dying
Oh
immediately.
yeah, that is really
remember
annoying.
remember when it had ice instead of water.
Dude, that
What?
was the most fun. I remember ice skating on the ice and it would shoot
I
like
know,
Oh,
right?
during the
I used to
winter,
mock.
max escalate. Yeah.
I used to fucking what's it called? Moonwalk on the water, not the water, the ice.
Ah,
that
he's
was fun.
moonwalking on ice.
Hmm.
That shit was.
Remember Bull Shark
Oh,
Lakes when it had ice? People would like try to cross the map, but it was really
oh
hard.
yeah,
There was
that
What do you
ice.
was
think of Bull Shark Lakes?
it
Yes.
was
What
really.
else?
I think it's a very mid map.
It depends actually.
Uh,
Debatable.
Like in general, it's pretty shit. Not gonna lie.
it's alright.
What? Sabu, what's your favorite map?
Mary Maze.
Yeah, he's got a point. He's got a point. No.
I love Mary Maze.
I
I
love
get like
classic
good. I
bridge
get
map,
good grenade kills in that map.
artillery moment.
Yeah, but Mirror Maze is really fun either
Yep,
way.
another artillery classic.
The
That's so corny.
weather here, the weather out here is crazy.
please state your location in the like the exact
The
longitude and
eastern
latitude.
coast of Saudi Arabia.
Send me coordinates.
Coordinates,
I got
specific
you.
location. So basically, the weather is around the high 40 degrees, and we got insane humidity above the 75%.
Damn.
So it's really hard, especially at night. And Ahmed
You're
can
talking,
confirm.
yeah, you're talking about Silesia, right?
رطوبة.
Celsius.
Celsius, yeah,
Uh,
of course. Right.
yes. Yeah, we don't use Fahrenheit in this
What the
podcast.
hell is a Celsius? I'm from the United States and I don't even know what that C is.
What the fuck
the
is a
hell?
kilometer? But let's be real, Celsius make more sense than Fahrenheit.
Indeed.
I think in other measurements like with the meters and whatever, millicenti, that makes more sense. But with Celsius and Fahrenheit, it's kind of just
No,
whatever.
Fahrenheit
Everyone you
Fahrenheit
choose.
is for body temperature, like comparing to body temperature. Celsius has a freezing point comparison.
Well, because it's like 0 is a freezing point.
Yeah,
Zero
0 is a freezing point.
100
one
is you
thing,
being
water.
unalive.
Hmm?
Celsius, wasn't it like 0 degrees, only the freezing point of water?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's one element, bro. Or one.
One element crucial to everything else.
Who cares, bro? We should set up our temperature measurement based on the freezing point of fucking, I don't know, palladium.
Nerd.
So who invited this artillery crayon eater?
Come on.
I'm so
Come on.
insulted
Hey,
that he was
that's
invited
yamming,
here without
bro.
me knowing.
Who invited this?
This is the RM podcast, not a science podcast.
You know what, Ollie, make it about science.
That's
Make it
I'm
about
host.
science.
It's the Ahmed
Sir,
for podcast.
sir, what do you think about F1?
Nah,
Why
hell nah.
is
Get
he
your ass
here?
out of here. Get you,
Why is he
fucking. I'll
here?
kick you.
You can't.
This is
Fuck
racist.
shit.
This is racist.
This is brother.
We do.
Exactly.
We do have the most. We do have the creative racism in this VC.
Whoa! Sir, you can't say that.
His name starts with an L. And
Who
it's with
are you talking
A.
about? Who's the greatest racist?
Good
Then
question.
I
Good
think
question.
it's all this specific, you know.
The questions just should never be answered. The question is sending up plain sight.
I'm a very inclusive person, especially in our REM. I let all kinds of people join, whether they're like women, black, or Jews. They're all allowed to join.
Jews.
But what? Hey, what
Ali
about the?
Oh, my bad. This is YouTube. This is a caring
Sabu.
community of RM. My bad.
Hey, what about the? Actually,
Sabu, you keep your mouth shut, bro. I'm gonna send the gun emoji. You understand, huh?
hey, what about
gun emoji?
You will not name the chain of islands in the Southeast Pacific or the Southwest Pacific.
Bro, I was about to.
You hold your tongue there, bro. All right, moving on from the racism, which does not exist in RM.
Which does not exist.
Yeah.
Exactly factual.
Nothing. Not even a single bit. What is this?
What do you guys think of the training events we have? Because like RM, when you become an officer, you're like, I don't want to say expected, but like you should maybe come up with like a fun training event or like perfect one of the ones we already have. I want to know what you guys think about the ones that we do like on a daily basis.
To be honest,
Starting with drill.
If I were to be an
Sabu.
officer, I would like the events are spotted just urban maps.
Urban maps.
That's all I'm coming up with.
It's a lot of work coming up with a map just to use it like for like, I don't know, 10, 15
Once.
minutes. How about the ones we already have? What do you think of like Fort Fight?
Fort Fight. It's kind of good, but I think we can make some like a more practical way to like for the raiders to get inside the fort instead of just jumping the same, wall.
Oh no, actually, we're pretty creative with the ways to get in. We have like a rope next to the like a
There's
rope
a rope.
connecting the mountains, and then there's another rope next to the ropes area, as we call it, which gets you up through the wall, like you can get into the fort,
Yeah,
and
I
then you
remember
can
they added another rope. That's true.
yeah. So it's a lot more creative than other places such as CPI, let's say.
Yeah, but we'll just like it's just us delay because it's the wall we jump to is the closest thing to the flag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why we
So
put it there. The jumping.
yeah, we can't have another starter point for it
starter point.
unless the flag like changes places, which I don't think we ever gonna do.
Yeah, maybe if we get a new map, that'd be a new fort fight mechanic.
Maybe.
All right, what else? What do you guys think of like the different bridge games? Every day it's like hopefully a new map, kind of. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah, it's pretty nice, like the idea. For example, when I host my medic trainings, I make different bridge maps, not bridge maps, hostage maps, a different
Mm,
theme each time. So that gives us a vibe. So I think with the
yeah,
bridges, it's also the same.
but do you like the like team deathmatch with just swords on like a?
Team deathmatch.
Yeah, I like the swords one more than the guns one, because the guns are more oriented for the hostage PR or the actual raids itself. But yeah,
What's another game mode we do?
uh,
The
we got the
rope,
one.
the
So
Oh
rope.
yeah, hostages. What do you guys think of like the old hostage rescue, or what was it? Protect the hostage,
medic.
Uh,
whatever near the church.
Oh yeah, that one. I
Hostage
like
game.
that one more than the one we have now, where you have to like go to a certain point. To be honest.
I feel like the one we have now, where you try to get as far as you can with the hostage to that cave near the raider fort, it requires
Thinking,
more thinking, yeah. And
but
it happens like towards the end of a training, right? Where
yeah,
most of the low ranks and all the staff
for
are like
me,
used up all their like participation, like their focus. So at the end, it's just like, okay, hostage PR come up with a plan, and everyone's like half dead, half AFK.
so for me, it's the idea that if we can have a swords event, like other than Gladiator, another swords event, like like the bridge or some other the free for all, let's say, and also have the hostage, then that would be great, like three event. But if we can't have another sword fighting event, I don't really like it.
Okay.
They don't have the node emoji in Zoom, so
Oh no, they're fucking impeding on your right of freedom of speech, bro.
I know, right?
Let me see if I can
I'll
find it.
just put a I'll put a camel.
I found it.
What is
Whoa,
this? Whoa.
Sorry, I was thinking about the med kit because medics
This
are
is a
so amazing.
this is family friendly. I'm like shocked.
shock.
Alright. Anyone here? Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna ask that.
What are you asking?
Gonna tell me I'm a weed, bro.
Are you guys still interested in Roblox outside of RM?
No,
Yes.
zero.
All right, Ahmed, what do you play outside of RM? Because I used to play when I used to be interested in the Conquerors. I used to play like I don't know. I lost
Bro,
interest
Kevin.
a long time ago. Roblox is so dead outside of like the groups and the community. Like, what do you do, bro?
I'll tell you what. I just play for like competitive friends type of shit. Like I don't like make friends or anything outside of RM. I'll play some Zoo. Do you know that game? It's like fighting with swords and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell no, that shit.
You got Iron Assault, the second one. It's still in demo and for like over a year, and they will not ever get back to it.
It's okay, bro.
Um,
Get Hoi for.
Hoi for that game is.
Hoi 4, bro. I watch a lot of Hoi 4 content on YouTube, bro.
I do too. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Especially like Bokeh Tommy K.
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch not ISO Speed. Oh God,
Ice
I used to watch
Speed.
ISO
Whoa.
Productions, but
I
he
saw
kind of got
production, yeah.
repetitive.
ISP. Mm-hmm. He just do what's it called? Achievements. He just cheese
Yeah,
them somehow.
Mm.
I think my
What
favorite's got to be Tommy K.
Mm-hmm. Tommy Guy
what do you
did improve from his like old attitude, to say the least.
100%.
what do you think about Watch Dogs?
Watch Dogs, the game.
Yeah,
I never played
I
the
used to.
first one, but I have
damn.
the second one.
The Legion. How about the third?
Legion. I like Legion's premise, but like putting it in London is kind of lame, bro.
Whoa,
It's
relax, man. We
like
got a
like
London person here, like a fucking Londoner. Damn. That was quite the diss. Anyways, we
I
can
used
move. What do you want to say, Ahmed? You tell me.
um I used to play the first one, but I didn't do the other ones. But I think the first one is still fun.
Huh.
Like
How do you even
the
play it? Like
idea of hacking.
you don't have a console or
I
anything.
used I used to have an Xbox 360.
You Ahmed, want to tell us about the story of your or of the English book you bought?
Okay.
Nah, we don't have to. Never mind, never mind.
nah,
Do you
you
want me
brought it
to?
up. You brought it up.
Okay, bro. I'll tell you what. So being in school had nothing to talk with other people about other than video games. I was kind of a history nerd, like a little bit.
Sabu, that's rude of you. He's trying to speak.
Oh,
That's why you don't bring artillery people.
Yeah, no, fuck
Artillery.
that. That's why we're not inviting any artillery after this dude, bro.
bruh.
Next podcast is like 2 artillery guys. That's it.
Bring the fish.
Ooh,
What
dude, Puffer would be fun.
Invite fish.
All right, come on.
That's it.
What were you saying?
So I had nothing to talk about, and I was
Bro, what is this guy doing?
okay. So I bought this book. It was written in English. It's about World War II, the liberation of Europe. It's called The Road of Liberation, I think. I started taking it with me to school, and I was like waiting for someone to see me reading it and be like, "Oh, you interested in history and shit, like World War II and such stuff, and talk with me." But it ended up of people taking the book for a little bit, going through the pictures, looking at fucking Adolf Hitler for a second, and be like, "Wow, you're a Nazi," and give me the book back and never read it again.
Oh no, that's
They
so
would
bad.
call me a Nazi just
People's
because they
ignorance.
saw
Damn,
Hitler in the book.
that was something. That
That
was
is
tough.
so
That was
sad,
tough.
bro. This is why I don't trust a normal person to like understand you, bro. They're all
They
so
don't.
lame.
They don't. Not a lot of people in my school talk English, so it is what it
Yeah.
is.
You should have gone with an Arabic book.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
If he yawns one more time, I am gonna declare war on the artillery corps.
Send him
You
Bro,
hear
fucking
I'm
me?
back.
tired. I'm tired. Y'all pick
This is an
you
ultimatum.
y'all picked the
Okay.
worst time. Y'all picked the worst.
No, he's got a point.
Well, it's
actually. Why are
10.
we here at 11 p.m.?
oh,
I
it's
feel
Yeah,
like
I
cause
should,
time
Wait.
zone. It's
I
cause
should be
time zone.
watching Community.
Community.
Yes, this is community time, not.
No story time. No time
Story
for
time.
an Ahmed4 podcast.
All right, so I think I think we've reached a point where we can actually talk about improving this podcast.
Yeah. So my idea going into this was having it like a sleep deprived kind of style. We were like just talk about random stuff.
I
We
don't
don't
think it
even like
worked out
supposed
that
to make
way.
sense.
So
It
you
depends
can't
on
get
the
high.
people.
You can't get high. You can't get drunk. So your next best plan is to not sleep for 24 hours and then start a podcast.
Yes, that's basically what I do. No, but no. When I say sleep deprived, there's a channel named that. I'm not saying that I'm
Oh,
trying to be high. That's not
Yeah,
what I meant.
that's all. That's all. Totally.
he told me sleep
So
deprived, and then I was like, "What? You know, I took 9 hours of sleep yesterday. It's not gonna work."
that's not what I meant. It's like a YouTube channel. They just say random shit. Sometimes it won't even like make any like.
You guys gonna have the
There's no context.
questions.
Let's see.
You
So
guys
we're
have
talking about improving the podcast.
you guys have to say the questions right away. Like already written before.
Yeah.
We
So
never
certain.
read
I
it.
agree. Actually.
I
I
thought
mean,
I'm just gonna like make it up on the
Y'all gotta
spot.
organize, bro.
I mean, if
Like,
you,
Because Ollie did not tell me any information. He did
Yeah.
not tell me Leif is gonna
I
be on the
tried to get
podcast.
information out of this guy Ahmed. Bro was
what I
sleeping,
do,
hella sleep.
bro? You told me
Bro
that
really
you got
was
it.
so sleepy.
even when like podcasts, they don't have questions like lined up. They have topics like ready
Yeah,
to talk
topic.
about that's connected to
Yeah.
the guest.
But you have
I
some.
I told him to bring out talks, but the thing is, we don't know what you all like relate to say the least. Like I know Lath relate to Hoi Fo and shit, but
That's not all my personality is. Okay, I like
yeah,
other stuff.
Yo, you made that other
that's all.
personality.
You should give me like 5 minutes to think about the other stuff, but I do like other stuff. Okay.
But for Sabu, all I know he's an today. Not
Oh,
gonna lie.
he plays
Wow, just
Fortnite. He's like
artillery.
overpowered.
Annoying. I'm not that.
You know what?
Do you
Sabu,
know
tell
what
us
I am
about
good
yourself.
at? Do you know why I'm good at? I'm good at playing
What?
Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare, and yeah. Well,
He's
Name
good
actually, I
at
used to
five.
Plants
be good.
vs Zombies.
Yes, and the mobile game too.
Name five.
5 what?
Five. Five mobile
He
games.
didn't think that far. Name 5.
5 what?
Name
Plants
five.
Zombies?
Yes.
What?
Name five. Five
Name
mobile
five plants.
games. Go ahead.
Plants? Okay.
All right.
Sunflower, fuchsia, chomper, jalapeno, walnut, potato
Try
mine.
what?
Sir, I don't remember that being in Plants vs Zombies, yo.
You want
Here,
the
make me
zombie?
host so I can share screen my Minesweeper skills, bro.
Yeah. I'll give
Cherry
him out.
Uh, thing is,
Doom
I don't
shroom.
know if I think the recording stops if I do so.
Nah,
Try
we
so.
should try it. We should do an outro and then play Minesweeper.
Guys, if it cuts out, it's you know how to play him.
Okay, never mind. Don't give me the host. I don't want it anymore.
He put the blame on you.
The
He
stake
put
of
the
the world.
blame on you.
Do you all hear
I'm
the
only
beeping?
human after all.
Sabu, you should
I'm
be
only
worried.
human.
You're like in a Zoom with 3 Arabs, and there's a beeping sound happening.
Oh, that was me, my bad.
Oh, that was you? Oh my god, the stereotypes.
He is the terrorist.
Bro.
The,
You mean,
the stereotype was wrong.
like, 3 Arabs. Like, you're not part of the team, bro. You're not part.
I'm
I
not a
don't think
part of
he's
the
part
team.
of the team.
What are you calling me? If I'm not Arab, what am I?
Kurdish.
Send it back.
Damn!
Send it
Big
back.
accusation.
No,
Big
no.
accusation.
How dare
Yeah.
you?
Bro, I'm tired.
All right, so I think this has been a podcast to
Another
learn
video.
from, a podcast to improve on, but a great podcast nonetheless, where we have learned a lot about each other and RM. I think we can end off with this. What's your final word, Ahmed?
You all watch anime?
Get out of here.
Can we do community? That's so loud. I hate that thing.
I know, right? So that was it for today's podcast, and Our guest, though, you got anything else to say?
I would like to thank Ali and Ahmed for inviting me to their first ever podcast. I would urge them to organize a little bit more and take charge when they're hosting because guests can get a little bit crazy. And I urge Sabu to stop like yawning into the mic whenever
Bro.
Ahmed is talking about his life trauma. Like, come on, man.
Wait, what?
Other than that, I think it was a very
Bro,
good
I
podcast
couldn't
and
hear
I
his
enjoyed
mic
it.
crap. I can't barely understand.
Oh, bro.
I can't.
All right, well,
Sabu, what you
Sabu,
gotta say?
This podcast sucks.
Oh, come
I
on, Nick.
second.
No, I'm kidding. This podcast is way better. It's way better than the Joe Rogan experience.
I know,
Joe
right?
Rogan. All right, Ahmed, final word.
Have you ever seen when a fish is taken out of the water?